going on YouTube? I'm JT Magnum and welcome to Magnum Sports Rundown. And today I'm going to talk about the Lakers. I'm talking about, their start, the rough start they had, or they have already. They're 0-4. Kobe Bryant's been pretty much the only bright spot in the Lakers. The Kobe Bryant that was picked to be the 40th best player in the NBA, that a lot of people made fun of him, or a lot of people made fun of the fact that he was picked that. And also Henry Abbott writing an article on Kobe Bryant, basically saying that a lot of players don't want to play on the Lakers because of Kobe Bryant, and he basically is hurting the team. Well, first and foremost, relax. It's, nobody expected this Laker team to be great. Nobody expected them to win an NBA championship this year. So, they're always in the limelight. It's LA. It's a big city. They're always talked about. And when a team has won numerous championships, they're always talked about every year. But I think people need to learn how to relax. It's a different roster. It's, there's a lot of players that haven't played together, obviously. As a new coach, Byron Scott, trying to instill some defensive, trying to instill a defense in the Lakers, which hasn't been, up to par so far yet. But it takes time. NBA teams take time to gel. It doesn't just happen overnight. It's not one of those cases where you can just, put a team together and they're just going to win a championship. It doesn't work like that. Kobe Bryant's coming off an Achilles heel injury. He also had a number of injuries last year as well, and he plays through them. He worked hard. Nobody in the NBA works as hard as Kobe Bryant on his body, taking care of himself and getting himself ready for an NBA season, and it's showing so far. I mean, he's 36 years old. He's averaging 24.8 points per game so far. He's been playing very well. Obviously, he's clearly the best team on the best player on the Lakers team. He's still, I wouldn't necessarily, put him up there, in top 5 for him yet. He still is Kobe Bryant. He still can't be guarded. I don't think there's anybody in the NBA that can guard the man, but he is 36, showing signs of age, showing signs of fatigue. He's still playing a lot, but he does get tired. He has to come out of the games. He's not the same Kobe Bryant of the past, but he's still not the 40th best player in the NBA. He's way up there, and I think it's very disrespectful for ESPN to even put him in that position. There's not 40 players. There's not. To me, he's still top 10 in the league. There's a lot of great promising players in the NBA, not to disrespect them. There's a lot of great players, but this man has won 5 rings. This man still knows how to play the game of basketball, has a high intellect for the game of basketball, knows how to get himself open, knows how to create shots for himself still. Still, there's, like I said, no one in the NBA that can guard him. And the Lakers are going to be a team that I think, as the season goes on, if injuries can not be a factor, because they have been injured. They missed like 300-something games last year, due to injury, collective as a team. If it's a team that can somehow stay injury-free for the next, few months or so while the NBA season goes along, they can actually maybe gel under Byron Scott. He can figure out, the lineup changes he wants to use and figure out what he wants to do with this team in a sense that, to get them to play in the right together. Will they make a playoff push? I'm not sure if this team can do it, especially in a stacked Western Conference. It's a really hard thing, but the good thing is a lot of other teams are injured, a lot of other teams playing bad, early. But I don't know if the Lakers can make the playoffs in that kind of a tough Western Conference. If they did, it'd probably be as a 7th or 8th seed, and they'd have to really start to get it together and pull out some wins and get healthy. That's the one thing the Lakers need to do, is get healthy and figure out their lineups. Ed Davis has been a surprise to me. Watching him play, a lot of energy coming off the bench. Great defense, blocks a lot of shots. He can get up in the air. This dude can get up. And surprisingly playing good on offense as well. I think they need to put him into the game a little bit more than Boozer at this point, because Boozer's not played up to his potential. The guy can rebound, the guy can play, but for some reason he's not doing such in the games. Neither is Jordan Hill. Jordan Hill's great energy as well, but they need to get a little tougher under the glass and get some rebounds and get that team going. In order to win in the NBA, you got to get stops. You got to rebound. You're giving teams second chances, multiple opportunities to score, and you're gonna lose. And that's what's happening to the Lakers right now. So we'll see as the months go on how good the Lakers are going to be. But let me know in the comment section what you think about the Lakers this year, where you think they'll end up in the Western Conference. Give me your honest opinion. Don't give me an opinion just because you hate them or anything like that. I mean, I'm giving you my honest opinion. I'm a Lakers fan, and I see the writing on the wall that they're probably not going to make the playoffs this year. But I still think they're going to be a quality team by the end of the year. Meaning they're gonna gel and they're gonna do well. So we'll see what happens, but let me know in the comment section what you think. Let me know what you think about Kobe Bryant being the 40th best player in the NBA, if you think that's true or if you think that's disrespectful to him. And that's it. So for JT Magnum and Magnum Sports Rundown, I'm out. Peace, y'all.